इस नई लाइव स्ट्रीम में। तो आपको मैं बता दूँ, हम वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैम्पियनशिप खेल रहे हैं। राउंड 5 आखिरी मैच है। ये वॉटर गावस्कर ट्रॉफी का इंडिया में हो रही है, जैसे कि शेड्यूल होता है वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैम्पियनशिप में। तो उसी के दौरान हमारा अब आखिरी मैच है, जो 5वां मैच है। इंडिया के टाइम के मुताबिक 9:30 बजे से वो वगैरह वगैरह जो होता है। तो अभी हमारी बॉलिंग है। हमने रन्स पहली इनिंग में बनाए थे। पहले हम फील्ड सेट कर लेते हैं। बॉलिंग से देखिए मैं क्या कमाल करते हैं हम। फील्ड सेट करने में थोड़ा टाइम लग रहा है। ये ठीक लग रही है मेरे को। तो हम अभी पूरे हार्डेस्ट लेवल में खेल रहे हैं, लेजेंड में। पहली बॉल डिफेंस की इनिंग की ख्वाजा ने। आपको मैं बताता हूँ, डिफ़िकल्टी मैंने पूरी हाई पे की है। वेटरन पे रखी है एआई, और हार्डेस्ट पे सारा कुछ बाकी सभी। विकेट चाहिए जल्द से जल्द। ओ अच्छा डिफेंस। बड़ी ही अच्छी बॉलिंग की है इस वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप में बुमराह ने। ख्वाजा ने सभी तीनों की तीनों गेंदें बल्ले से खेली हैं। अभी तक अच्छा खेल रहे हैं ख्वाजा। बुमराह चाहेंगे कि इनको बीट करें और दबाव में डालें। आखिरी बॉल राउंड द विकेट आए हैं बुमराह। ये सभी गेंदें उन्होंने अपने बैट से खेली। शामी आएंगे दूसरे शॉट से, सामना करेंगे स्मिथ शामी का। और जो फील्डिंग में कमी, पहले 4 रन मिलते हुए
collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. Driven on the onside.
अच्छी फील्डिंग, वर्ल्ड टेस्ट चैंपियनशिप, बढ़िया शॉट खेला स्मिथ ने, उतनी ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग, वहाँ पे फील्डर तैनात थे। और जैसे के साथ दूसरा ओवर समाप्त होता हुआ। बुमराह अराउंड द विकेट ख्वाजा को आएंगे।
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
फिर से जाने दिया बाहर की गेंद को, छेड़खानी नहीं की। और जैच लगा, ये चांस बना दिया था बुमराह ने।
What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Straight to the field.
बढ़िया चांस क्रिएट किया था। और इसी के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति। शमी आए हैं।
Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover.
ओह अच्छा डिफेंस।
Quick onto that in the infield. Oh, that's nice. Good defense.
बढ़िया डिफेंस। ओह एज लगा।
Shami with a massive appeal, might have been back first though.
कभी कभी अंपायर आउट दे देते हैं ऐसे चांसेस पे।
Cuts it away, finds the man just behind point.
बॉलर का तो काम है अपील करना। बढ़िया शॉट लगाया, फील्डर तैनात था वहाँ पे। लहरा रही है बुमराह की बॉल।
Oh, but where's that going? Didn't time it at all, but managed
एक बार फिर से बुमराह ने चांस क्रिएट किया था, लेकिन हल्के हाथों से खेला था
Just needs to
ख्वाजा ने।
keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake.
ख्वाजा चांसेस ले रहे हैं बल्ले से खेलने के।
Lovely cover drive with
मुझे
straight to
इसी के
extra
साथ
cover.
ओवर
Kept
समाप्त
the bat
होता
as
हुआ
quiet
4
as
रन
but
आए
so
इस ओवर
far
में।
no wickets to show for the effort. Thin edge. Smith doesn't seem concerned with the bowler
वो ये
and
क्या
slip
कैच
ball.
किया है।
Really went up for that one. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
रोहित से छटक गई थी गेंद
An innings that promised much.
और
Really
क्या बड़ा
didn't leave
झटका
them with
लगता
very
हुआ।
little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming into bat has performed well the last few matches. Will hope to continue this form for their team.
कैच मेरे हाथों में था, लेकिन मैंने छोड़ दिया और लेकिन विकेट कीपर पंत ने कर लिया कैच।
Immaculate timing there.
रन चुरा लिया इसी के साथ लबुचने ने। क्या बढ़िया बॉलिंग शमी द्वारा। बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी।
Makes the gap perfect.
मुझे कट लगाया, 4 रन प्राप्त किए।
Great batting.
5
ख्वाजा
runs added there. Australia are 17 for 1. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end. Driven on the onside, it's straight to mid-wicket. Dug that out well.
आराम से हाथों में आ रही थी बॉल, लेकिन छटक गई। अच्छा हुआ कि कीपर ने कैच कर लिया।
Nice solid defensive
पंत
shot.
तो स्मिथ का विकेट मिला फिर हमें। अच्छा
Left the
शेप।
ball and easily through to the keeper.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. There's a chance with a direct hit. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing
Not
no
out.
really happened.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. Feel the screws slowly turning in.
शमी करेंगे लबूछने को बॉलिंग।
Massive cover drive, finds the fielder at cover.
क्या बढ़िया स्ट्रेट ड्राइव लगाया है। ड्राइव लगाया और रन पूरा गया।
Three more runs. Australia are 21 for 1.
ओह, अच्छी बॉल। विकेट 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 आ सकता है।
Lovely cover drive with straight to extra cover.
बहुत ही बढ़िया फील्डिंग।
Didn't like the look of
जाने
that
दिया
one,
गेंद,
just ignored it.
बाहर की गेंद को।
Two runs added. Australia are 23
अच्छे दिखे हैं
for 1.
लघु छन्ने अभी तक।
Cut away
एक
through
और
the
कट।
gap. Lovely shots. Might be
4 रन
ball.
प्राप्त किए
In the
लघु,
end, a
सॉरी,
very simple
ख्वाजा ने।
shot. Just lets it come and cuts it away for 4. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
बढ़िया बॉलिंग।
Shami bowled a tidy line that over. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end. Immaculate timing there.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
good shot.
Too wide. There to be hit, really given the treatment.
Norwich, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
एक और 4 रन।
End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Australia are 32 for 1. Krishna, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away. Fine.
4 रन मिलेंगे।
It was timed well for 4. Gee, it's a good shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is
Pad
the
पे
side
बॉल
which
डाला
will
था।
push the run rate now. Over completed, 4 runs added. Australia are 36 for 1. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the high court end.
Some adjustments to the field. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Nice.
अच्छे से
solid
डिफेंस
defensive
किया।
shot. Lovely sound off the
और
bat.
जो
Bits
गैप
infield.
ढूंढा, 4 रन प्राप्त किए।
Really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that onto the boundary.
Classic cover drive. Finds the fielder at cover. Over. Australia are 40 for 1.
इसी के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति।
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Straight drive, mid off, will cut that one off. Finds the fielder with that shot.
बढ़िया बाउंस मिलता है प्रसिद्ध कृष्णा को। सीधा खेला है, 4 रन प्राप्त करेंगे।
Head over the ball, smashes it away. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
4 runs added in the over. Australia are 44 for 1. Ashwin Ready to start from the high court end.
रन्स
Still
रोकने
honing in on their
पड़ेंगे,
lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
जल्दी से रन्स बन रहे हैं।
Straight to the fielder.
एज लगाओ।
Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Quick onto that in the infield. Just the one run off. Australia are 45 for 1.
मुझे ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक।
He hit that one hard. No need to run.
क्या
Lovely
शॉट
contact
लगाया,
forward.
4 रन।
Textbook
वाजा,
perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the
हम
fielders
बहुत
to
ही
move.
बढ़िया बैटिंग कर रहे हैं।
Krishna shouldn't be too worried about that
Ouch.
last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
जब मैंने शुरू में गेम ली थी, वो अच्छी बॉल, तो मुझे कुछ पता नहीं था कि आफ्टर टच टाइमिंग क्या होता है।
End of the over, not many coming from.
जंप रिलीज क्या मतलब होता है इसका, तो बाद में मैंने यूट्यूब का सहारा लिया,
Can't get that outside the ring field.
फिर मुझे धीरे धीरे गेम समझ में आई, तो अभी आपके सामने मैं पूरा डिफ़िकल्टी लेवल में खेल रहा हूँ, हार्डेस्ट
Nicely
लेवल
played.
में।
Perfect time.
You can't fault the bowler. Sometimes
ये
the
hardest-
opponent is just too good.
50-50
That is a
हार्डेस्ट
beautiful
है,
front-foot shot. No point in
इसकी
chasing
न्यू
that one.
डिफ़िकल्टी खुद से
Tried for
बना
something a little
सकते
bit different
हैं।
that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. Australia are 55 for 1. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket.
गाइस कमेंट करके बताइए आप लोगों को गेम प्ले कैसा लग रहा है, आप बोर तो नहीं हो रहे?
Very good shot.
ख्वाजा बोर होने नहीं देंगे,
Bowl out there and you get
अच्छे शॉट लगा रहे हैं।
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
that's nice. Good defence. 4 runs added in the over. Australia are 59 for 1. Ashwin ready to start from the high court end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover.
पार्टनरशिप बन चुकी है धीरे धीरे
Lovely cover drive, but
इन
straight to
दोनों
cover.
प्लेयर्स के बीच में स्मिथ के आउट
Just
होने के बाद
perfection. Magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 63 for 1.
और जब सेशन
End
कंप्लीट
the
होता
session,
हुआ
and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation. The right arm fast bowlers coming into attack from the pavilion end.
ओह अच्छी बॉल
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
No point running for that.
ऐसे नहीं चलेगा गाइस
Left the back. Beautiful shot off the front foot. This is a masterclass of batting.
Runs
Reads the
are
length,
flowing.
Gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Dug that out well.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Well batted, 4 runs off the over. Australia are 67 for 1.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
अराउंड द विकेट करनी चाहिए अभी मुझे लगता है बॉलिंग
They pick the gap. Perfect timing.
बहुत तगड़ा शॉट लगा है अच्छा आ रहा है
Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
ये दोनों मेरे लिए सरदर्द बन
4
चुके
runs
हैं
added
अभी
there. Australia are 71 for 1. shot into the vacant flank
गलत
position.
फील्डिंग
I don't
लगाई
think
है।
anyone will get to it.
What a lovely shot, flown to the boundary. It's not the type of ball to be bowling. Captain going with an aggressive field.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. But it'll be
ये
interesting
ठीक
to
लग
see
रही है
how the
मेरे को
bowler
फील्डिंग।
respond. Nice, solid defensive shot.
लबूशाने ने इस सीरीज़ में इतना कुछ किया नहीं है, लेकिन इस मैच में अभी अपना अच्छा कंट्रीब्यूशन दिया है अभी तक। कई मैचों से सेटल नहीं होने दिया था, स्टार्ट भी नहीं मिला,
Straight try,
लेकिन
mid off, will cut that one
इस
off.
मैच में उनको
Over
स्टार्ट मिल
completed,
चुका है।
4 runs added. Australia are 75 for 1.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Sometimes you just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs. Captain's going to change things around in the field now.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. Just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat.
अभी
Don't
फील्डिंग
want to be giving
सही
easy
लग रही
runs
है।
away. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 79 for 1. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end.
बुमराह ने तंग किया था शुरू में।
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. Captain going with an aggressive field.
it through the field.
लॉलीपॉप
Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that bounce.
क्या दमदार शॉट लगाया
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one. Well batted. 4 runs off the over. Australia are 83 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the high court end. In the air, but looks to be finding open pasture.
बड़ा शॉट लगाया 6 रन
Just
प्राप्त
about
किए
in time with enough back speed to pick up 4. It's flown into the
ये
crowd.
6 रन कहाँ से हैं सही रन
Get
है
that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
ये वाली बॉल बिल्कुल ही अच्छी ढंग से डली थी
Edged, but it falls safe. Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Dug that out well.
शमी की रिदम बन रही है आज
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
7 runs added in that over. Australia on 90 for 1. Nice, solid defensive shot.
एक विकेट चाहिए तो बात बनेगी
Finds the field with that shot.
जड्डू को लाना पड़ेगा
Glanced away.
खराब
Finds
गेंद
a short fine leg.
पैडों पे पैड पे बॉल डाली थी
Nicely played. Perfect time.
और जैसे के साथ
With that ball, got onto the
ख्वाजा
front foot, found the
49
gap to
रन
get that one to the back.
1 रन दूर हैं अपनी हाफ सेंचुरी से
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
5 runs added in the over. Australia on 95 for 1.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
बार को शेप हो रहा है
quick onto that in the infield.
एक रन चाहिए ख्वाजा को। टू स्कोर 50। क्या बढ़िया शॉट किया, लगाया, ग्लांस किया।
Really quickly, no stopping that one. Top class innings, playing very nicely out there, brings up the half century.
Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Cuts it away, finds the man just behind point. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, just the one off it. Australia are 101 for 1.
शमी कमाल करेंगे कि
Lovely cover
नहीं।
drive, but straight to extra cover. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
विकेट खोने के बाद अच्छी बैटिंग की ऑस्ट्रेलिया बल्लेबाजों ने अभी तक,
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
और ये तेजी से रन बनाए हैं, लगभग 3.5 से ऊपर का
They
रन
pick the
रेट।
gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowler. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Going with spin now.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop.
More aggressive look to the field. A few more catches in place. Khawaja watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Bowled.
ओहो क्या बॉलिंग है, यह विकेट चाहिए था।
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
India might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batsman.
ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक होता हुआ
Shami ready to start from the high court end. Right on pace bowlers coming into the attack from the high court end. Nice solid defensive shot. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Time to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have been very happy with that last shot. Can't afford to go too full again, it helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep you guessing. Rohit, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Krishna kept it tight. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Classic cover drive, finds the fielder in cover. Through the gap, great shot. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Australia are 113 for 2. That's got them, a direct hit on the body. Big appeal, what's the umpire going to say?
Height.
Well, don't even bother running.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You feel the screws slowly turning in.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Immaculate timing.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot. Sometimes you just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. That's the over. Australia are 122 for 2. Krishna ready to start from the High Court end. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice, solid defensive shot. Thick inside edge there. Over. Australia are 122 for 2. Edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on the length is obviously the way to go. Times that shot to perfection.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Labuschagne has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Dug that out well.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Onto that early, that could be four.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how good the ball is, just get smacked away. Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary road.
Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one. 6 runs added there. Australia are 133 for 2. Shami coming back on after a break. Bowling.
Oh ho.
That was a very good knock in the end. A few more runs would have been better.
क्या
This has been a
बॉल
good
डाली
innings.
यार शमी,
Fall of that wicket, the new
कमाल
batsman
कर
makes the
दिया।
way out.
क्या बोल्ड किया, रिप्ले बताता हूँ आपको। बिल्कुल ही अनप्लेबल बॉल डाल दी। मैजिकल मोमेंट।
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
तीसरे स्पेल में आते
Finds the
संग ही
fielder with
विकेट
that shot.
किया।
Cuts it away, finds the man just behind point. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Half a chance.
एक और
missed.
स्लिप में कैच।
Let's see if they
यार,
can get the ball up into that slot as before.
मेरे को क्यों
So
देते हैं
crucial to
कैच?
follow up that last
खुद क्यों
delivery,
नहीं कर
keep the
लेते?
batter under pressure. Thin edge. It's a very strong appeal here.
क्या बॉलिंग है गाइस शमी की।
Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
An innings
इस
that
बार
promised
रोहित शर्मा ने
much,
कोई गलती नहीं
really,
की।
in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming in. Shoulders, they've hit a lead Must be
मार्श
weak, so they'll want to
आएंगे।
take their time a bit getting in. Nice, solid defensive shot.
मैच का रुख पलट दिया है अभी। शमी ने इसी
Lovely
ओवर
cover
में,
drive,
एक ही
went
ओवर में
straight to extra cover. Quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Krishna, well, tidy line that over. Shami, ready to start from the pavilion end. Wow, that missed a lot. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Nicely played, perfect time. End of another tidy over. Jadeja, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got on
स्लिप में कैच करने के लिए बहुत ही कम चांस होता है, जल्दी रिएक्ट करना पड़ता है,
Classic cover drive,
इसीलिए
right
कैच
fielder
छूट
in
जाते
cover.
हैं।
Dug that out well. Can't get that outside the ring field.
left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Good bowling that over, precise bowling, no real opportunities with the batter. Great shot, wide of mid on, and that'll run away for four.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough back speed to pick up four.
Ah, that's nice. Good defence.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over, 9 off it. Australia are 147 for 4. Nice, solid defensive shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Straight to the fielder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Got that away nicely. Six runs added in the over. Australia are 153 for 4. Shami ready to start from the pavilion end. Going with pace now. This is everything. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over, not many coming from it. Dug that out well. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Couldn't get it through the field. End of another tidy over. No, terrible shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Times that shot to perfection.
Bowling a little too wide, and that was just driven square. Incredible timing. Looking very settled now.
Well batted, 4 runs off the over. Australia are 158 for 4. Bumrah ready to start from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid on will collect it.
Got their weight
क्या
forward, the head
खूबसूरत
was right,
शॉट लगाया।
and punched nicely through the ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter.
Four runs added there. Australia are 162 for 4. Got that away nicely.
Sometimes you stop.
बढ़िया
Admire
शॉट
batting
लगाया।
like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Dug that out well. End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 166 for 4. End of the session, and I've really enjoyed the cricket delivered today. I'm off for a short break. Bar of chocolate.
और ये दूसरा सेशन कंप्लीट होने के बाद
Shami back on now. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Can't fault the bowler. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Open the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The delivery is null and void. A dead ball. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 175 for 4.
Green watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Ball and slip ball, very confident.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
End the over, and maiden. Shami ready to start from the pavilion end. Ashwin, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Good shot, a beauty. great shot. Stepped inside the line of the wall, rotated the wrists, and that'll run away.
Through the hands at it. Got it early, but enough of it to go for four. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
And out. Keeper takes it. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. A very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
New batter coming out, but will be starting at the non-striker zone.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Jadeja hold a tidy line that over. Wow, that missed a lot. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Green with a lovely shot. Overpitched and that could be four.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Try for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Can't get that outside the ring field. Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course though. Bumrah into the attack now from the high court end.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Fixed the gap perfectly.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the back. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Glanced away, fine short fine leg. End of the over, Australia for 191 for 5. Ashwin ready to start from the pavilion end. Straight to the fielder. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Maiden over, well bowled. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the high court end.
There you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control.
The bowler seems to have lost their grip of the ball there on the way forward. Dead ball. Shot just leant back and punched the ball through the offside. Through the gap, that'll be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Bit of shape on the way through. Hairy, happy just to watch it go by.
Misses everything. Something has them spooked. No delivery offered.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter.
Dug that out well. That's the end of the over and nicely bowled. Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Open the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
Lovely shot. Cuts it away and nothing the fielder could do to stop that one.
Edged it. Peach of a ball. 4 runs added in the over. Australia are 200 for 5. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Nice, solid defensive shot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
And it's a dead ball there. Perhaps there was some movement in his field of vision. A second dead ball. Something's really bothering him now. Doesn't beat the infield. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden. Ashwin ready to start from the pavilion end. Very good shot there.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
No, terrible shot. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Ashwin with another quiet over. Been a good spell so far. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty twist. Let's see how they go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
Well, fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on the ball early, get off the mark, and settle the nerves a bit. just the 1 more off. Australia on 205 for 6. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Quick onto that in the infield. Solid shots, going for 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Australia absorbing the pressure well from the bowlers. Nicely played, perfect time.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Boundary last ball was to come this delivery, I wonder.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through. Cummins watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Everyone's gone. Really confident spiel. Five runs added in that over. Australia on 215 for 6. Ashwin ready to start from the pavilion area. Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that onto the boundary.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that run. That's the over. Australia on 219 for 6. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's nice. Good defence. Wow, that missed a lot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over, 1 off. Australia on 220 for 6. Shammy coming back on here. They've been bowling well so far. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way. Green doesn't seem concerned with the bowler and slip ball who really went up for that one. What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. Have to head back to the pavilion.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in.
He's got their tail up.
Was late on it. Ball will find the gap though.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Cuts it away, finds the man just behind point. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeping it tight still. Jadeja ready to start from the high court end. Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover. End of another tidy over. They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a 5th wicket.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Bowler appears to have lost their footing on their way up to the crease.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Something has some scoops. No delivery offer. Maiden over, well bowled. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Big shout from the bowler. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and dispatched.
Coming. He's already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Doesn't beat the infield. The delivery is null and void. A dead ball. He'll be aiming full and straight. Krishna bowled well that over. Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a 5.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
The bowler seems to have lost their grip of the ball there on the way forward. Dead ball. played. Perfect time.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Rowett, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. They've gone up here. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 238 for 7. Krishna ready to start from the high court end. Bumrah back into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
No, terrible shot. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Quick onto that in the infield. Digs out the Yorker. Maiden over, well bowled. Shami having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a 5-foot. Ashwin has been going well here, comes back on from the pavilion end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter. Nice, leaned into it, wide of cover, and that will give him a bit of confidence, and maybe 4. Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's nice. Good defence. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Might be worth a look.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great ball by the umpire, though.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
That's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
Boomerang will be disappointed overstepping the line. Not what the team needed. Didn't keep the foot behind the line, just a slight tweak to the run-up was sorted out. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. A little sloppy on that last delivery. Don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Misses everything. End of the over, 4 off it. Australia are 247 for 7. Ashwin ready to start from the pavilion end. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away, and what a lovely shot to bring up the forward.
Well batted, 4 runs off the over. Australia are 251 for 7. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Outside edge. Trying to get the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice, solid defensive shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. No runs coming off. Shami, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. And it's a dead ball there. Perhaps there was some movement in his field of vision. Wow, that missed the lot. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Nice shot, just flicked off the bat.
Textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Now then, massive shout. Dug that out well. Shami bowled a tidy line that over. So the players make their way from the field after a great session of cricket. I'm off for a quick snooze. Join me again soon. Can't get that outside the ring field. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe four.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings. Bowler and slip cordon, very confident. Six runs added in the over. Australia are 261 for 7. Shami having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far and just needs the one for a 5-for.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Something has them spooked. No delivery offered there. The bowler appears to have lost their footing on their way up to the crease. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end. Times that shot to perfection.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for four. What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. India have kept both ends quiet and some good fielding to back it up. Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a 5-foot. Ashwin coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Just glanced off the pads, no one stopping that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Australia are 270 for 7. Looks like the new ball is taken. Captain wants to mop the tail up, probably.
The pace bowlers can go to work at closing out this innings now, and the new ball should help them do just that. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder.
Stark watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
End of the over, a maiden. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
A few gaps opening up here with the more aggressive field choice. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Quick onto that in the infield. 3 runs added in that over. Australia are 273 for 7. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Great shot, great shot. Got the ball in between point and cover point, and that'll be 4 more. Oh my, that's racing away.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot.
A few moves made in the field. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Caught the edge. Batter seems almost offended the fielding team went up for that. Will they refer it?
बुमराह को पहली सफलता मिलती हुई.
That's just outrageous.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The press have been circling the last few weeks about their place in the team. This innings and match could be a great opportunity to prove the critics wrong.
Just perfection. Magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary. bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over, not many coming from it. Huge appeal from in front and behind. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Well, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful. Thick inside edge there. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Edged. They've gone up here. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down.
अंदरूनी किनारा लगा और
Lining this tail out.
पैट कमिंस को जाना
Certainly
पड़ा.
feels like this is close to the end.
End of the over, 1 run coming from it. Australia on 283 for none. Shami having a fine day out. Brilliant bowling so far and just needs the 1 for a fifer. Dug that out well. Shami bowled a tidy line in that over. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end.
Hazelwood watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Inside edge, keeper won't catch that, and the fine leg won't stop that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bat speed to pick up 4. Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Misses everything. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. They've bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up a 5th wicket. Nice, solid defensive shot. Wow, that missed a lot. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over, not many coming from it. Been bowling well this innings, just needs one more to top it off with a 5.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest though from the batter. Bit of shape on the way through. Hazelwood happy just to watch it go by. Shoulders, arms, and through to the wicketkeeper.
And another tidy over.
Got their weight was right and punched nicely through the wall.
Bumrah ready to start from the high court end. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Nicked it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Finds the fielder with that shot. Ouch! Look nasty. They've gone up here. Big shout from the bowler. Dug that out well. Maiden over, well bowled. They bowled beautifully so far. Deserves to pick up the 5th wicket.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
This is a big appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shot. It was definitely close and might be worth a look.
There isn't a problem with where the ball pitches. Going on to miss everything. Valuable review lost.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire though.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Shami bowled a tidy line that over. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. that's great commitment by the fielder. Cuts it away, finds the man just behind point. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Shami having a fine day out, brilliant bowling so far, and just needs the one for a fifer. Jadeja, left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Shot, that's so beautifully played from clear the fielder and the boundary. Line, 6 of your best, please.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Outside edge, and that'll be safe, and another boundary. The bowler in disbelief at that one. Everyone's gone. Really confident speed.
That was just a wonderful shot. Delivery was fine, great line and length, but it was just put away. Captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Straight to the field. Over. Australia are 307 for 9. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end. Dug that out well. Quick onto that in the infield. No, terrible shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. End the over and made it. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Caught, and that's stuck. They've wrapped up the innings. It's great work from the bowlers. They've really restricted the score. And As the overs get ready, they're only slightly behind. The bowlers will hope for an early breakthrough or two to make their modest lead seem even more.
ड्रिंक्स ब्रेक ले लेते हैं गाइस थोड़ा सा.
Difficult shot to play. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace. Covering fielder had no chance.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
A boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Time to perfection.
End of the over. India are 10 for none. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowlers coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Through the gap, great shot.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Nice, leaned into it, wide of cover.
बहुत ही बढ़िया शॉट, 4 रन, एक और 4 चौका.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
सेटिंग देख सकते हैं आप. डिफिकल्टी हार्डेस्ट.
Misses everything. Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover.
Delivery was poor, still needed to be put away. What a lovely shot to bring it forward.
Cummins, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that missed a lot. End of the over, 13 runs coming from it. India are 23 for none. Start, ready to start from the high court end. Nicely played, perfect timing.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Textbook perfect, a lovely drive through the covers, and no need for the fielders to move.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Will need a direct hit. Took off, but a quick call of no by the non-striker. Good decision there. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Caught the edge. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright. and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 37 for 1. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Got that away nicely.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Nice shot, just flicked off the pads.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one. Lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Start with another quiet over. Been a good spell so far. Hazelwood ready to start from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. Straight drive, mid-off to cut that one off.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs. This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
12 runs added there. India are 62 for 1. Very good shot there. couldn't get it through the field. Great shots. It was a good length to try that. And they did with maximum results. 6 more.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Trouble here. End of the over, 11 runs coming from it. India are 73 for 1. End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but it doesn't matter.
didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. Three off the over. India are 76 for 1. The right arm is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Poor shot, really lucky. Quick onto that in the infield. No, terrible shot. End of the over. India are 76 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack.